So I recently read an article that the Indie Game Awards retracts Expedition 33 prize to generative AI. And you know what I think about it? That's complete bullshit. In most cases, don't get me wrong, I know some of you hate AI, some of you like AI, but in most cases, AI does a better job, at creating better adaptations and better assets than what those triple A studio do. I mean, in some cases, I even saw Star Wars, for example. Yeah, there was an AI that literally made Star Wars much better than what that shitty Disney does with it. And in some cases, I would say AI is very beneficial, especially to the gaming industry. Especially if you got a rich imagination, you may not be able, I don't know, to create assets using those tools, but you have a rich imagination where you can create through AI. I mean, simple as that. In some cases, you can create some wonderful things, with AI, and you still need a person, but a person who has a good imagination to create those things. And as far as I know, there's so many other things where AI is used. Why they're not, strip of them awards? Why it has to be an indie game that did a much better job with the few people they have than those AAA studios? I mean, there were several indie studios who made this year, yeah, much better games than Ubisoft or EA or whatever. And look, it's not just Expedition 33 who won, and he should won. It's also Tainted Grail, another great game made by indie studio, which was tens of times better than most of those major AA studios. That should have won as well, if you ask me. Even if this didn't won, that should have been the next in line. Or Kingdom Comes Deliverance. That's another great game. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong using AI as it's still a person behind it who's used that AI. And as long as they can make, with what is created from that AI, better gameplay or better scenes or, make the game overall feel more immersive. Literally don't see anything wrong with that. And besides that, the studio already acknowledged many months before that they used some of those, but it was scrapped. So I don't see why the fuck it should have failed. Maybe those fucking AA studios are pissed off. Some of those fucking woke journalists have no fucking clue what they want to do, and they decided to, I don't know, make it feel bad. But you can already tell that the people enjoy the game, and it's already more popular than those studios, triple A studios. So that's a win for the people who enjoy games. So even if he didn't win, even if he got stripped of those titles, it doesn't mean much. All that matters is that the people already showed to the majority of those shitty journalists which game is better. So that's all that matters, if you ask me. Well, that's all I wanted to say for today. See ya.